All right, Prather, explain the situation. What is going on today?
So basically today it's 14 guys made the cut, so it's round robin match play. So they got 14 games of match play today, and the top 5 make the show.
And what is our situation? Because we got some ponies in the field right now.
Yeah, so basically we got Packy, Hanrahan, and Darren Tang in the match play right now. So we're watching them, taking some videos and stuff. So we are being really good friends and spectating. And
dude, what if we document their first title?
Right? Oh.
Ever.
Thumbnail could be Hanrahan or Tang Road to the Show.
Yeah, that's
video title.
But they have to make the show, so it's their fault if you guys don't see that.
Right.
So it's not ours. Anyway, so yeah, 14 games, pretty crazy. I am here editing at the bowling alley because
our magnificent Wi-Fi went off.
Our magnificent Wi-Fi doesn't work all week. Darren, Packy, 12 of the guys trying to go for the show today. Match play, best time to watch bowling, most exciting. It's set for the show. Yeah. Did I miss anything? Did that cover pretty much everything that's going on?
No, I think you got it all. You did a good job. It's like you've done this before.
Enjoy some bowling. That was a heartbreaker to Norm right there.
I know. Well, no, Norm was on the benefiting side of that.
He was, but it was like, that's what I'm saying. It was a heartbreaker that.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Even though I'm rooting for both, but Norm's got a lot of titles. Packy has none. Come on.
Yeah, but Packy did throw it really well.
Dude, that's the brutal part of bowling right there. Like, he can't strike on the right lane, and then he makes a sick ball change, sick shot, and then, like, light 10 pin, rain 10, whatever you want to call that. It's like,
just a swisher 10.
Swisher 10.
But, good news for Packy there is that he committed to the ball change, and, that should give him a little bit of confidence going to the next pair. So, we'll kind of see what happens.
I feel like our relationship is commentating here. It's like, I'm like, come on, why can't he get that hit? And you're like, well, he just did all he could. It's really good. He's going to do good things and move on to the next pair. Just, keep on keeping on. Like, you're like the logical person here, and I'm like all emotional. Like, come on, why can't that ball?
Positive Prather. And, everything else, Kyle.
We got my man Joseph here. Joseph is a fan of the channel?
Yeah.
Yeah? So tell him what you just told me here, because that is like absolutely amazing and is exactly what we're trying to do.
I've been watching your videos for about 2 years now, and your videos have helped my average increase about 40 pins.
40 pins? That's insane. What up, Jim?
The greatest ever, Kyle Sherman.
Yeah, it is.
That's not even close to me.
But I will say, my favorite in Brad and Kyle has to be my man Brad.
You're biased. It's all biased. Dude, my man. Okay. That's awesome to hear. Thanks, man. How's Darren bowling over here?
Better now. He had a rough start to the morning, 168 first game. Yeah, not
good. That's
started,
foreign territory for Darren.
Yeah, started on 3 and 4. 3's getting to be where it's just tight everywhere, and it's really hard to get the ball to go through the pins the right way.
I think that's a bad pair. I don't like that pair.
There's been a lot of really low scores on that pair. So that's where he started. Rough day, but he's had like 50 or 60 over the last 2 games, so I mean, he's bowling well now. and now he's frying out because he can't get the 10 out.
I moved and I didn't catch it at the bottom. I was like, oh, please get the 10 out.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
It is. It's early.
He's still got a good game going. He's
got a
still
good
got 250 out there.
He's got the lead.
Yeah, and he's still got 3 more games after this. There's a lot of bowling left.
We're not tripping. We're okay.
Definitely not tripping the 10.
No, I left a lot of it today.
All right, a little handoff action went down. Kyle went back to the house, gave me the camera. I got dropped off here, and now we're ready to watch Darren and Packy crush it. First, look at this. I actually put my stuff during the tournament in the paddock right here. This is the paddock. My stuff was right here. So for 3 days, I came and grabbed my balls, and I just now realized that Throwbot was right here. This is pretty cool, and actually I'll show you guys. There's 6 lanes right here. Just on the other side of this wall are the 14 lanes that they're bowling on right now. And I just asked Rod what all these lanes are, because if you can see, these are 2 different lane surfaces. This is called their research center, where they research a lot of stuff, but technically these are lanes 15 and 16, because 13 and 14 are just on the other side, and these are pro-am lane, which are the lanes that are actually being used right now, and they did that just so they had 16 lanes if they took this wall down. But these 2 lanes, and it is actually interesting to me because I didn't know what these were actually, but if you notice the difference between Brunswick Pro-am lane has the trace markers down lane. Wood, which are these 2 lanes, did not. And these 2 wood lanes actually have 2 different finishes. One is urethane, one is water-based. And then we have an older version of Pro-am lane, and then we have an AMF HPL. So the difference, if you go to a bowling center and you see your lanes have trace markers at the end of them, that is a Brunswick Pro-am lane. If they don't, it could, depending, could either be AMF HPL or some variation of a wood lanes. Unless you're in St. Louis, Missouri, you probably won't see many bowling alleys with wood lanes anymore. Wood doesn't last as long. Synthetic, which is what these are, has a longer life to them, and that's what most bowling centers are going to nowadays. But I thought it was interesting. I mean, we got Throwbot right there and all these different types of lanes that they do a bunch of research on. Yeah, pretty cool. That's kind of what makes this place special, is there's just a lot of tech stuff being done and a lot of research being done. And I'm not an expert by any means, but what from my understanding is the difference between them is Brunswick Pro-am lane is the hardest surface, kind of like a tabletop. Wood is the softest, and AMF HPL is in between. The softer the surface, the more hook there is. The harder the surface, the less hook / tighter everything is. So if you go into a bowling center and there's trace markers down the lane, that's Brunswick Pro-am lane. That means that is the hardest surface you can bowl on, which means there's a chance the pattern is going to play much tighter than if it was on wood. All right, give me an update. What's happening? Here's some people clapping.
I'm just letting you know Darren has 300 going right now.
Again?
Yeah, just look to your right. Bro, you were sleeping on the job, man. We were like, I called you. I was figuring out where you're at. I was like, dude, gonna get Packy.
Oh, we got hit it. 300 usually helps the score out quite a bit, especially with 1 game to go.
You missed like 6 messengers that connected for Packy. A lot of really good content.
And then the second I actually film him, he doesn't.
Oh, that's the second one in a row that he's missed. So you're missing out on just.
What's that?
Black
No. That's flow bowling. Don't put it on us. Come on, Eric.
Brad the Black Cloud.
20-second update. Go. What are you looking at?
Scores. Simonelli's 5th. He just shot 220 and 1. I think that'd jump him to 4th. Simonelli stay 5th. Darren will be 4th. Is my guess.
Who dropped out?
Chris Barnes is now 6th. Packy's 7th.
1 to go.
1 to go.
1 to go. Position round.
Darren,
What's up?
that 12th one was just.
Did you get that one on camera?
Of course I come on.
See, we only talk about the last one. It's never about the first 11. The first 11 were really good, I felt like.
You know what you should have done? Instead of just talking, you should have just been like Twitch.tv, the vitamin D.
Twitch.tv/vitamin D
It's the only
tank.
thing.
I'm 3 for 4 now. 75% of the vlogs. It's in there.
All right, it's that time. Position round.
Update.
Position round. Nick, what are the scores? What are we looking like here?
Okay, so we got. I'll start from the top.
Okay.
Osku, plus 1,078. Bowling Tommy Jones, number 2, plus 1,047. 3 is Buttriff at plus 1,035. Bowling Darren, who just shot 300. Tied a record we just found out for most PBA 300s in a 7-game block. He's at plus 1,023, and then it drops to 5th. Simonelli at plus 968. So realistically, Darren can make this 1 seed. He's looking good to make the show.
Hey, you can make the 1 seed as long as this ball doesn't what? Jerk off the spot.
Jerk off the spot. And then our boy Packy, down in 7th, is hoping that everyone above him, except for Darren, shoots 160 and loses, and he shoots 250 and wins.
I just want to win my match.
He's only 81 out of the show.
Who want to watch an absolute slap out fest? 13 to 14. Will you slap out every shot, please? Even the 3 pins? Just slap.
Give him one. You know what he said right before that? He goes, "This is a strike."
So Darren needs 2 more strikes to shoot 246. If he beats Tommy Jones by 25, he's the number 1 seed. And Tommy Jones has 228 off the sheet. So if Darren strikes right here, Tommy Jones has to cheat. All right, so Tommy Jones has to strike out to secure the number 1 seed. If not, Darren Tang wins, or is the number 1 seed for the show. Just informed I was wrong. Darren is the number 1 seed. What? Are you kidding me? We're bowling for a title. What? All right, so on a little bit more serious note, there's a flag right there representing the country of Australia. My man here's from Australia. And there's some bad things happening in Australia, and you're doing your best job to try and help the cause. So Belmo, let our followers know what you got going on and how we can help.
Yeah, well, thanks, Brad. It's really sad back home. You know, I know here in the US, and most of the people watching are probably, you know, stateside. The images just, it's hard to do it justice. It's a very, very sad time back home. So I'm donating $50 a strike on television and $100 per strike in the title matches. However, there's no guarantees that I will be bowling on television. So I thought I need to do more. I need to find a way to involve my bowling family to help contribute. And I've set up a relief fund that if you text +1 802 55 23566, that's 802-55 Belmo, and if you text FIRE to that number, a automatic reply will be sent to you with a link on where you can donate. The PBA and Bolaro are donating $10,000. I have a bunch of individuals that are pledging $10,000, $1,000, and it's now live. So I'm incredibly grateful. It's very generous, and now it's it's all of our jobs and responsibilities, I feel, to, if you can, obviously, there's no obligation, but you know, find it, if you can, find an extra couple of pennies and just give to the firefighters, the animals, and the people who have lost everything back home.
Well, we really appreciate you, man, what you do for the sport. And yeah, if you guys can help out. I saw a picture of Australia where it showed like the color and where all the fires were, and it's awful, man.
Yeah.
Awful.
It's the biggest fire that we've ever seen. I think maybe the world has ever seen. It's just really, really sad. So we need it to rain. We hope it rains. Ironically, it hasn't stopped raining here in Dallas, and it's really pissing me off.
That is so true.
I'm like, can you stop raining here and take it to where I came from? You're killing me.
Okay, well, yeah, if you can, help my man Belmo out. It's for a great cause. He's doing great things. So, yeah, man, I appreciate you.
Thank you, guys. Peace.
Yep.
It's the bad hair week.
Title.
It's the bad hair week.
You gotta do something crazy for the show.
Should I keep it for the show?
Let us know in the comments what he should do for the show with his hair.
I was thinking about
you could dye it a color, you could do a style, something. We just need ideas. Oh man,
this could be bad.
Bowling for a title, man. Congratulations, dude. That's the freaking dream, man.
Twitch.tv/vitamin D10. See you there.
All right, well, if the goal of the house was to have a 1 seed,
succeeded.
We did it. We did it.
Yeah, we did it.
And now he's too good. He can't even hang around us anymore. It's like he's got other responsibilities or something.
He's a superstar.
Gosh.
I don't know. I guess he's important for now.
These days, I've never been so tired just watching bowling. That was a lot. All those 300's.
How do you
Packy's. Yeah, you've been here all day. Look at that.
All week.
All week. Yeah.
All week. Isn't that your ball wrapping outfit from Shame Trials too?
Did you?
It's been washed. It's been washed. Several times actually.
All right. Well, we have a day off tomorrow. Darren's got the 1 seed.
We kind of have a day off. Hall of Fame dinner.
Yeah. Getting all snazzy.
Yeah.
Snazzy. I got a suit from China. I'm wearing. It's Asian size, so it doesn't fit very well. But
I'll trade you. Double
Trade me?
XL.
You can trade Mikey.
Is it the Middle Eastern size? You know, 18 size is too small.
Yeah. We're a 2X. All right, we're out. See you on the show.
Peace.
Peace.